Good morning. I'm doing my, oh, click like, click share, subscribe. Thank you for everybody who's been subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And every summer I hold a 4th of July barbecue. So if you're a subscriber, subscribers only, I'll invite you to my barbecue. So subscribe. And I'm doing my beauty regimen because I'm tired of neglecting my skin. So it's back. Summer's coming. So, this quarantine thing has just made me lax on certain things. But I gotta start my regimen all over again so I can clear up my face and, you know, um, clean it up a little bit. Just been neglecting it and doing stuff to my face that I'm not supposed to. Just sometimes I be in the bathroom, grab the quick razor, blah blah blah, because I have the other things to get the hair off my skin and stuff like that. But sometimes I just do the quick one because to be honest, the razor, the brand, because I try to use brand new razors all the time. It goes deep than the other stuff that I be. It goes deep and gives me a smoother skin, but then later I gotta pay for it and the bumps start coming up. So now I gotta go back to my beauty regimen. So hopefully it'll clear up and gotta make an appointment for that dentist and get my teeth clean and try to do something with my teeth because I saw this coming because years ago, because I sleep with my tongue up against my teeth. So I gotta go see it. Cause I like a person with a nice smile. That's my thing. So I have to have a nice smile. The smile gets me. So I gotta fix my smile. Cause right now it's just poking out, and I'm not feeling that. Anyway, that's what I'm doing this morning. My beauty regimen, and you know, everything is clean. Because I'm forever doing laundry. Yeah, I like doing laundry. It's so nice, to just get up and able to keep your stuff clean. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk about one of my cool partners on my block, on my other block, my condo where my son live over there, and I go back and forth, the condo or the house or whatever. And my cool partner, well, not my partner, but we're real mad cool. He's a mad cool guy. I call him Haitian Peter. He was married to Jeanette Alphonse. They got a divorce and they live, next to each other, whatever. But he's mad cool. He is the flyest MO. He's the flyest MF on the block. Niggas always coming out with the rides. He always pulling up with some fly car. So you never know he Haitian. He's short, like he's a little taller than me. He's light skinned, real light. I'm talking about light. And he always got pink in his car because he's manly like that. I'm like, oh, a dude got pink in, yep. He got pink in his car, and he always has white cars, always. And but he always pulling up. I'm like, yo, P, what's up? He said, yo, you gotta stay fly and fresh. So he got one of each. He got a bike. He got a white car. Then he got the SUV, and he always chilling. So my first car, I asked him to help me get my car. So he went with me to purchase my first car. And he checked it out, blah blah blah. And I had the $5,000 cash on me. And because I said that's all I'm spending on a used car. And he checked it out for me and he said, well, tell him to fix this, blah 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 blah. and I purchased it. I gave him money, and that was it. But me and Pete is mad cool. He's very low key. He don't say much. Hi, bye, whatever. If you so happen to stop him for a few seconds, because he's in and out. I'm telling you, you don't even know he lives on the block because he's never home. But he's always a chill guy, and I always respected him for that. Always respected, because he's in and out. He don't be in nobody's business, but he's a fly. He's a fly MF. He always coming up with the fresh rides, because he like Mercedes. I like Mercedes, so we both got Mercedes now. Because my first car wasn't a Mercedes. The second and third car, because I'm continuing to drive Mercedes, but everybody else on the block got BMWs, and me and him, we always stuck with the Mercedes, so we always drove Mercedes and stuff like that. So we always chit chat and stuff. One time he pulled up with a Bentley. I was like, whoa, but I wanted one, but I wanted the convertible Bentley, and I'm like, oh, okay. Because he's into his cars like I am. I love cars. I'm a girl, but I'm into cars and stuff. So I said, so when I saw Vanderpump with her Bentley, her white convertible Bentley, I said, I gotta get me one. So that's my next ride. Hopefully, I mean, you could afford the car, but the maintenance can kill you. Because let me tell you, Mercedes maintenance ain't no joke. You can go up in there and get it, but can you afford the payments? Because sometimes you gotta pay 5 G's. I'm telling you, 3, 4, 5 G's to get your car maintained on a Benz. Sometimes the old shitty ass Benzes, yeah. To get it cleaned, and like every year you gotta go get the oil change and stuff like that. If you go to the dealership, but Mercedes is a car that you have to take it to somebody who knows what they're doing. Because any old person, any old shop on the block, they don't know. Mercedes, that's why I like Mercedes. They're very specialized. You gotta know exactly what you're doing with a Benz. So, are they gonna send me a new one advertising them like this? But I like Mercedes. So, I took my car to get it get it fixed, cause somebody effing with my car. So I took it to this shop to get it fixed or whatever, and cause it was recommended by the insurance company. So my boy got mad because I told him that he got to fix, not got to. I asked him if he can fix something else. So, one of his peoples got mad because, they wanted to pocket the money, and I don't play that. Oh, we got to call. No, you don't have to call it, because even if they say they're going to pay you, I'm going to tell them not to pay you. I'm not like one of those person who be trying to get over on the insurance companies and stuff. No, because I pay good money for my insurance, My deductible is very low because I pay high. You understand? So I'm not going to be trying to take advantage of the insurance company. So I asked him, can he do it for me? He said, oh, that's not how it goes. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to tell him to sign the check over to me, and then you give me a bill. Oh, who told me to say that? They got pissed off because I knew what I was talking about. Yeah, just because it's in your shop, that don't mean the check go automatically to you, son. You understand? And so I say it's gonna end up to be the same thing. So just fix it. You understand? So they fixed it, but then what happened is my car came out with a problem. And I called them and I said, listen, my car was fine except for the what was wrong with it. And now something else is broken on it. So are you gonna take responsibility? Oh no, that's wear and tear. That's their code word, these shops. Because since, I bargained my way in for him to fix, everything. I mean, to it's just because they was painting the car. So I just asked him to paint something else. I said it's not gonna take you but an extra few minutes just to paint something else, and because you're painting the car anyway. I just don't want I just don't want my car to look all shitty, and I just want everything to be even toned. And I told him make sure he used Mercedes paint. And they don't like when you demand certain things, and they don't like when you speak up for yourself. You're not gonna put any old shitty paint on my car. You go to Mercedes Benz and get the color of my car. So therefore, you painting this thing. So just paint this other little piece that was scratched. Can you do that? So eventually he said yes, but was pissed off, him and his partner. So when my son went to pick up the car, um something else something was wrong with the car. So I called him. I'm like, listen, my car didn't come in like that. Oh, it's wear and tear. So that's the code word for I'm gonna get the money out of you one way or the other. So he's telling me, oh, you gotta pay $500 extra just to get that fixed. I'm like, I'm not paying that. You're gonna have to pay for that. Because one of your boys, messed with my car. And that's not nice. I understand you was mad that, I just didn't hand over my check to you or whatever the case may be. But you don't have to be so nasty and do something to my car just to get the money that you wanted originally. That's not nice. Oh, he's not one of my people. I said, listen, it's either that you didn't store my car right. If you put my car on the street, somebody messed with my car, and you're still responsible for my car. You can't give me that wear and tear story because I'm not taking that. Because it was working just fine, no problems before it went to your shop. So y'all just got mad, y'all just got devious and did that. So you're gonna pay for that one way or the other. I'm not just gonna take that. I'm not gonna. So they either call me and say, "Listen, Miss G, you all right? It was on our premises when it got fixed. Blah blah. When it got messed up. Okay, we're gonna take responsibility for it. I don't think it's one of my guys, but um, we're gonna take responsibility and fix it, or else it's gonna be some issues down the line, and I don't want to have to go in there and get that fixed, and then they do something else to my car. Because they're gonna do that, and then later on something else happens to my. Because people just don't like when a woman stands up for herself, or a person stand up for themselves. And I'm not trying to be nasty, but I'm not trying to be stupid and just automatically just make you get over. No, you're not gonna get over. So right now I'm waiting for his call to see what he's gonna do, and to fix the thing. One other thing was fixed. Well, one other thing need to be fixed, but I'll pay for that because they didn't do that. I'll pay for that, which is the um thing with the door. I didn't do that. So, one of these people who was messing with my car did that, but I'll take the thing for that. But I fixed that. He told me that was $75. I give him the $75, and I don't even think it's $75 because it's just a button to let the window go up and down. So he said he won't charge me to do it, but he'll charge me for the part. And he said it's $75. So I'll pay him the $75. You understand? And I'm not even gonna, because I'm the type of person, you give me a price, I'm gonna research it. So I'm not gonna research it. I'm gonna just give him the $75 for that. But you're gonna fix my window because when my car was in your possession, this happened. And if you want to lose a whole bunch of business for that, please be my guest. But you need to fix that. Because if I was a business person, no, I'm not gonna like it, but I'm gonna rectify it. Because I've owned businesses before. You understand? I remember one time I had my shop, and we didn't do braids because the African girl across the street did braids. So I respected her, and I used to send all the people who do braids over there. But then she got sick, and she was never home, and she was never working, so she hired somebody else to do braids. You understand? So then I hired the girl to help me out in the shop to do regular hair. And then somebody came into the shop and asked me, if they do braids. I said, oh no, go to the African girl across the street. They do braids. I sent her over there, and then she went over there, came back, and she said, oh, the girl is busy, blah, 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 blah. Can you do it for me? I'm like, well, I don't really step on toes like that. So she said, well, I really need my hair done. But what happened was the stink bitch tried to set me up and sent one of her customers to have us do braids. One, to check to see if the girl can do braids really good. Two, to start some trouble in my shop. You understand? And because I had a barber in my shop, and the Jamaican shop down the block the Jamaican shop was 2 or 3 blocks away from my shop. But she didn't like the fact that another shop was in the area. You understand? So me and her never got along. And the guy who ran the barbershop in her shop started coming to my shop, and I cursed him out. I said, because at first I thought it was just a regular customer, and then he went to start talking to my barber, and I cursed him. I told him, get the fuck out my shop. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna come in my shop and try to steal the people who work for me in front of me? You have no fucking respect. Get the fuck out my shop. Don't come back in my shop. And after that, me and them definitely did not get along. How you fucking gonna try to disrespect me in my face? So I'm like, you know what? Anyway, so later on, the guy ended up going down there about a year later because business started being slow, and I was trying to sell my shop. So he ended up going down there, and he can sing real good. I forget his name. And but anyway, me and them had it out. And the African girl, when she retired, because she came to me and she said, "Oh, I'm retiring," because me and her was mad cool. And she said, "Oh, I'm retiring. I'm going to school for something else because I'm getting arthritis because I'm braiding all the time. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna have somebody look out." I said, fine. Good luck, whatever. But I still used to send people over to her. But then that customer came to me and begged me to do her hair, so I did her hair, and she had no hair on her head because when you're doing braids, when the Africans are doing braids, they or people doing braids, period, they pull and tug on her hair, so her hairline was all messed up. So the girl who was working for me, she said, she did a good job. You understand? Here come this bitch the next day. Oh, she want her money back. Blah 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 blah. After she got her hair done. So when she came, I said, what happened to your hair? I said, well, I gave the girl who did your hair the money. So when she comes, I'll have her talk to you. Oh, I want my money, or else this and this. I'm gonna put you on so and blah 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 blah. I'm like, listen, bitch. You understand? I told you I don't have the money. I said, the girl who did your hair, you're going to have to discuss it with her. So after that, and she left my shop, I saw her going over there. And then a couple of weeks later, I saw her and the owner talking. So they try to set me up. So I'm the kind of person, I'm going to confront you and talk to you to your face. You understand? But I called her and she didn't want to come over because she knew what she was doing. Why she did that, I don't know. I used to send her business. You understand? But she want to be fucking grimy. Oh, excuse my language. She want to be grimy and set me up and tell me, oh, I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm like, do what the fuck you got to do. I didn't braid your hair. You came over here begging us. I sent you across the street. I said, don't be pulling that shit. So anyway, her and the girl dealt with the situation. I think the girl gave her back the money or something like that, whatever. And I told her, I said, I saw you coming. That's why I didn't want to fuck with you. You understand? Y'all want to be fucking grimy. I never did nothing to her and her business. I'm sending y'all business. I used to even send a lady, the Jamaican lady. She's a lady. She wasn't young. She was older. And I guess the guy who was in charge was her son of the barbershop, was her son or whatever. I used to send them business because so it's only certain styles I could have done because I went to school to be the boss, not really to do hair. My sister, I wanted to own the shop for my sister. You understand? So I went to school. I did weaves. I did certain styles. but all the certain styles I couldn't do to the best of my ability. So I used to send them down the block, But when my sister was there, all money stay in the shop. And I used to tell her, I'm like, listen, I'm not versed in that. I said I can lace you down with a good weave or whatever the case may be, but as far as all this other stuff, I'm not versed in that. So you can go down the block, or you can make an appointment with my sister or one of the other girls. You understand? I used to be real straight up with them. And my thing was hair care. Everybody else on Flatbush was hairstyles. They didn't care about the hair. You understand? All they want is the money, the high tech styles, and then people here started breaking out because they're using all that spray in it. And when people go in their shop to try to take care of their hair and falling out, they didn't know what to do. I knew what to do. That was my thing, taking care of the hair. So then I started getting my clientele for taking care of the hair. You understand? And then my sister would do all the Flatbush styles, and the other people would do whatever other style. And I would be doing the weaves because I used to go to classes learning how to do different kind of weaves, the interlocks and all that stuff. That was my thing. You understand? So sometimes my customers would pay me all $3,000-$4,000 just to close up the shop so I can do their hair. Because sometimes I'll be the only one in the shop, and they be like, okay, I'm gonna pay you this, close up the shop for the whole day. So I used to close up the shop for the whole day, buy her lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Because with interlock, if you know anything about weave back in the day, it takes a while. It takes a couple of hours. So I used to do that, and she used to pay me for the whole day, lock my time in all day. And what she used to do, or the others used to do, they used to pay me in installments. Okay, well, in March I'm coming here and I need your full attention. So in January she will come by, pay me 400, pay me 400, pay me 400. That's how she used to do, because she wouldn't have the whole 3,000 or whatever, and to do hair. So she would pay me in installments. Every time she get paid, she'd be like, here, Shug, here's my money. And I used to write down how much she used to give me, blah, 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 blah. And then when that day come, I used to lock up the shop. I used to tell all my customers, I'm not going to be free on that day. So then, when she come in, I buy her breakfast, lunch, sometimes dinner. We be in there doing whatever, listening to our music, talking to each other, and I'm doing her hair or their hair, or whoever is the one that, signed up to get their hair interlocked. So what was I? Oh yeah, so yeah, they try to set me up. I'm just minding my business, thinking I'm being a nice person, sending you customers, and you trying. Anyway, so that was that. But so now with my car, I'm waiting to see what this guy does. If he's gonna call me and take responsibility and have his guy fix my car, or he's just gonna have to deal with the repercussions and what comes after. You understand? And I get it fixed somewhere else. But these shop owners, they just want to take advantage of you and expect you to just sit there and take it. And I'm not the one. I'm really not the one. So talk about Pete. So I'm gonna see if Pete knows somebody who can fix it for me. I'm gonna have my son see if he can contact him, and maybe he can let me know who could fix the car for me, the window, and that's it. Well, the sunroof, yeah. So and that's it. So that's my boy Pete, Haitian Pete. And he's mad cool. So if you know who I'm talking about on the block, I can't tell you the block, but he's the flyest nigga on Flatbush, and he's a real nice guy. Real nice guy. He don't be in nobody's business. He's about his business. He's in and out, going to work, making his money, and that's it. I known him for like 30 years. Yeah, mad cool. And his ex-wife's mad cool too. The all found is cool too. Her brother came the other day and fixed my lights. Mad cool people. It's just that Sometimes they got involved with the wrong person and now they want to, but it's always two sides of the story, so they don't know the other side. But yeah, they mad cool people. All right, bye. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm doing my face, my beauty treatment stuff. Okay.